Hi guys, so this is your assignment, your second assignment. I'm going to do one for you, but I do not want you to do number 2, okay? I want you to do 1, 3, and 4, okay? I'm going to have you guys do the trickier ones because I want you to work on it. I'm going to go ahead and do number 1, okay? So for each problem, I'm going to write it down here. I want to see the new ordered pair transformation rule, so new ordered pair. That means the new transformation rule, okay? And then what else is needed is the points. I want to see the points from the original and the points from the transformation function. Let me rewrite that. And then the last one I want to see that I have to see is your graph. Okay, so there's 3 things that I need to see. Now, it may be difficult to do it without writing your verbal descriptions, so you can 100% do that if you like, okay? You could 100% do that if you would like, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and do number 1. I am going to write the verbal descriptions down because it's easier for me, okay? So, the first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at that -4. I'm going to write them over here, okay? My -4 is inside my parentheses, okay? So I want to work with that. I know that when I'm inside, I move left and right. But I also know that when I'm inside, I have to do the opposite. Okay, so this is going to say right 4 because that's the opposite of -4. I'm also going to look at this +2, and I notice that that's outside. And I know that outside is up or down. But I see a +2, so I know that it's up 2. Okay, I also know that when I'm inside, it affects my x. When I'm outside, it affects my right. Okay, I'm going to come write the transformation rule up here. So for my first, I have x plus 4 and y plus 2. You may ask where I got that from, right? But if I look down at my descriptions here, that's where I got that from, right? Because I'm going right 4 and I'm going up 2. So they're both going to be plus signs. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and write my parent function points. Now, they're the same for all 3 that I want you to do, so I'm giving you them, okay? They were also the same that we did on the packet that time. So I'm giving them to you. They're all the same for the 3 that I want you to do, okay? But then I need to transform my points. So remember, that's another point that you need. So I have my new ordered pair, which is number 1. My transformation rule now, which is going to be number 2. Okay, when I see that both the x and the y are being affected, what I do is I break it down. It's easier. So plug all your x's in first. Okay, so I'm going to plug this x in. -3 plus 4, I know is 1. Now I'm going to do this one. -1 plus 4 is 3. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 3 plus 4 is 7. So those are all my x's, okay? I'm now going to go ahead and do my y. So I'm going to plug my 4 into y plus 2, which gets me 6. And then 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. And -2 plus 2 is 0. I am going to head and graph these points. So go ahead and graph them, okay? So I have 1, 6. I have 3, 2. Nope, my bad. 3, 2. Okay, and then I have 5. Ooh, my points are off. So 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2. And then I have 5, 3. Okay, and then I go to 7, 0. And then I'm going to draw my line. Okay? So that's what I need you to do on number 3 and number 4, okay? There are 3 transformations in this problem. And there are 3 transformations in this problem, okay? So you're going to have 3 rules and 3 transformations, okay? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, okay? So that's the front page. Then on to the back, okay? Same thing here. I want them all done. Remember, when we talked about the first day, when you see, you may need to do this on another paper, okay? All I want is the rule and the graph. So under here, you're going to write the rule, and then you're just going to graph. So I'm going to go ahead and do number 3 with you, okay? So remember, when I have a negative outside my function, it's a reflection over the x-axis. So I'm going to write reflection over x, okay? And what that means is, all that means is it's making my y negative. So all my y values are going to become negative. So important, I'm going to give you all of the points, okay? So my first point is -4, 2, and then 0, 2, and then 2, 2, and then 4, 0. So those are your points for every single problem. Those are your first parent function points, okay? Now, with this one, I'm going to zoom in so maybe I can have a little more room, okay? With this one, I'm going to rewrite my points, and it was -4, -2. I hope I wrote that right. I will go back and change it if I did not, okay? -4, -2, and then 0, 2, and then 2, 2, and then 4, 0. So those are my points. Now I need to transform them. This is my rule. So I am making all of my y values negative. If they are already negative, you make them a positive, okay? So my x is not being changed here. I am going to make this number a positive because it was already a negative. And now all the rest will become negative because it's affecting my y, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and graph. So -4, +2, 0, -2, 2, -2, and 4, 0. Okay? So now we have the reflection. Okay? So that's what I want you to do for all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. Okay? I'll erase this so you guys can see better. Okay? Yep, I did. I need to change this point to a -2. Okay? So these are my points. That's what you're going to do for each problem. I want you to do them all. Okay?